average percentage for project costs that you typically find in the United Kingdom is about 3.5%. We have a situation where we're paying, and that's for design and build. We are paying not just design, to be very clear. We are paying almost 10% to Sir David J for this exercise that he's undertaking on behalf of the country. And nobody doubts his competence, nobody doubts his talent, but this is inflationary pricing, which we must talk about. What is it about Sir David J that means that we must pay so much when the project scale is such that typically we need to be compliant with guidance? Because it's a big project, so he's making a lot of money. So that's a challenge. Architectural design fees should be about 1%. We've paid $6 million, like as much as more than 6% of the project cost. And that is like 5 times or more what the guidance will suggest for just the schematic diagrams and the early concepts. And that is problematic. The trustees, as we now understand, have also been constituted into the board of directors of the National Cathedral project, which is incorporated as an entity limited by guarantee. So standard corporate governance 101, there's a body corporate. Now, a body corporate of this nature must take its own decisions. The board of directors cannot be overridden merely because shareholders wishes something to happen. It will have to happen through the process of the board of directors, either because the representatives of the shareholders vote for it or something like that. So when we have the president of the country, the presidency, the office of the president, being responsible for procurement for an entity that is incorporated in its own state, and that has its own corporate personality, its own legal personality, it gets very worrying. What are their graces, the archbishops on that board of trustees, saying about this wanton disregard for corporate governance rules in terms of how this will happen? The documents sent to the Public Procurement Authority should have been under the hand and the seal of the board of trustees or their executive management. Under no circumstance should the president be the one handling procurement for a cathedral, a project that has been constituted as its own entity, so money can go into it and accounting can be done at the level of that entity. We find these problems really, really frightening. We think that the shambolic nature in which this whole affair has been handled does not give credit to the government's policy management machinery. And it's time for their graces, the archbishops, who are on the board of trustees and also at the board of directors, to put their feet down, take control of the affairs, or resign if they feel that these matters are happening on their blind side. It should not be the case that though they have fiduciary responsibility, they have the duty of care, duty of loyalty, duty of obedience, etc., they are still not completely in charge. These are matters that we feel in civil society are extremely problematic.